Hey guys, today we're taking a look at a Mossberg MVP 5.56 Varmint. Their stock number for this particular rifle is 27720. It features a 24-inch medium bull fluted and threaded free-floating barrel that is finished in matte blued. It weighs in at 7 3/4 pounds, has a total length of 43 inches, and it comes with no scope. You do, however, get a scope base. This is a budget bolt-action rifle designed for hunting varmints, and it comes with a lightning adjustable trigger and a stylish laminate pepper stock. It is chambered in 5.56, but it will also shoot .223. And another great feature about this rifle is that it takes AR magazines. So if you already own an AR-15 and have mags, it's very convenient and saves money from having to buy extra mags. Let's take a look at the build quality, attention to detail, the price point, and some of the features that I just went over. The build quality compared to other rifles in its class like Savage, Ruger, this definitely has a few nicer features. Attention to detail I feel like is a little bit higher in this rifle with all the laminate stock, pistol grip, little designs here, the cheek rise. It feels really good on your face, smooth. The pistol grip just makes for such a nicer handling of the rifle, a more natural grip, and a nicer access to the trigger. Let's take a look at the lightning trigger. It's really nice. It does come with a 10-round mag inclusive, but like I said, it takes AR mags, so you could expand that to any capacity mag that an AR-15 would take. This particular example is suited with the Nikon P223 scope. It is a 4-12x. Some inexpensive scope rings from Amazon, and the stock rail that the Mossberg comes with from the factory. As you can see, the bolt is fluted, but it really doesn't make any difference in the way it functions. It's more of a cosmetic feature. It's definitely a nice little touch that Mossberg added. Keep in mind with the bolt design, the way it works, you would have to have a little bit of a higher scope base. As you can see, the clearances are pretty tight, so you don't want to end up with a low scope ring, end up running the bolt into it. The bolt is not as smooth as I would like it to be, but considering it is a budget rifle, it is expected, and considering they did make it to where it could accept AR mags, they had to get a little bit creative with the front of the bolt, and I'm a little skeptical about the design, but I did read that it does just fine. What ends up happening is a little tiny plate, the metal plate that grabs the next round, a follower, and it's just hanging on by a thin little pin. So it seems like over time it would break, but Mossberg is pretty good with their warranties, so I have no doubts that if it ever was to fail, they would replace it, no questions asked. A small thing that I dislike about the rifle is that the trigger guard is not metal, it's actually made of polymer, and same with the magazine. With the mag well, it's also made of polymer. Both of those parts are available online, both I believe steel and aluminum configurations at an additional price. I believe it's about $40 for the trigger guard and about $60 for the magwell, maybe a little bit less. It is a worthwhile investment, and that is something I'm planning on doing in the nearest future if I enjoy shooting this rifle, and if I end up keeping a rifle, then I would consider doing those upgrades. Outside of those mentioned upgrades, I don't see that this rifle really needs anything else. It has a inexpensive scope on it, but for the distance that we'll be shooting it, that should be plenty. It does have a nice medium bull barrel that is fluted, and we can take a look at that here shortly. As you can see, the bull barrel is fluted and it is a medium. Another nice feature about this barrel that it is threaded, and it does come with a thread protector that you can add either a muzzle brake or a silencer if it is legal in your state of residency. Just a nice little feature they added on. I would say It's a good entry-level, inexpensive rifle that someone that lives out on a ranch or on a farm can use for varmint control and pest control, and you can use it for hunting. I wouldn't recommend using something like this for home defense or anything along the lines of that, but definitely a good bench rest rifle for if you're into range shooting, and if you're into hunting, it should be a good hunting rifle for smaller animals, and it should be extremely accurate considering it is a bolt action. Alright guys, so this fine rifle comes with a 1-in-9 twist in the barrel that allows you to shoot different type of ammo, different grains, so you can, for someone like me that likes to reload a lot, you know, we like to try different types of reloads, different factory ammo and different grain and such. So I have yet to shoot this, so I'll be taking you guys along with me on a first test ride. So we'll be bringing some factory ammo. In addition to that, I'll be bringing a few of my custom reloads that are going to be varying in different grains. So we're going to do some 62 grains, we're going to do some 68 grains, maybe even some in the 70s. So let me show you guys some of the reloads I made for this, specifically for this rifle, my little 223 box. So this is only a few of them that I've made so far. I'm obviously gonna make a lot more and bring a lot more with me, but we got some hand-loaded ones here, and we have some hollow point ones here, and it just, you know, I have different ones that are all labeled. We're gonna run these, and we're gonna run some of the factory different. I'll probably bring like 3 or 4 different factory ammos with me. Like, you know, some match grade, some bottom of the barrel, some cheap stuff, some match grade stuff, and some custom reloads. I think that's the goal here. We're gonna group it. We're gonna see how well this groups. We're gonna sight the scope in, do the typical setup, typical test drive, see how I like it. I believe for the price I paid, this was a good purchase for all the features that comes with it. It's a nice rifle. I feel like this should serve me just fine. So that's about it, guys. We pretty much went over all the specs. I tried doing my best to cover everything I could. Like I said, my only 2 gripes about the gun is the fact that it has a plastic trigger guard and a plastic mag well. The mag drop is metal. We'll go ahead and show you guys an AR mag. There you have it. So that's your typical AR mag right there. As you can see, pops right in. And the factory mag is double stacked, and it is a 10 rounder, even though it is a tiny little guy. So it comes with 1 mag inclusive. That's about it. That's all I have for you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and anyone's got a similar rifle and you guys want to share your experience with it, be sure to like and subscribe the video, and stay tuned for the next one. Hit that notifications bell. We're going to be unboxing a really nice rifle in the next video, and also I'll be teaching you guys how to mount the scope and the scope rail on the new rifle. So stay tuned for that. See you on the next one.